Hello guys, welcome to Rich Living Master YouTube channel where we create content to help you optimize 3 areas of your life: health, wealth and relationships. This is Abhishek, founder and CEO of richlivingmastery.com. Now look, there has been this advice that's been going around and for a long time now, and this is something that a lot of people have been telling me about from past few days a lot. Okay, this advice of be yourself. Now, do you guys honestly think this is a great advice? Be honest. I'm going to be honest with you right now. This is a horrible advice. Okay, and let me tell you why. Be yourself is a very bad advice because most people don't really know who they are. What they think they are just ideas or limitations or habits that are being put around into them by the people around them or themselves. Okay, so basically, look, let me tell you, when a baby is born, it only has two fears, which is fear of falling and fear of loud noise. That's it, nothing else. So where does everything else come from? Everything else comes from people around you or societal, how society works, where you stay or things like that. Now people in a tribe have different fears or different self-image or different beliefs about who they are than you. Okay, so where you live or where you're brought up tells a lot about it. Now if you go tell a student who's not doing well, be yourself, dude, be yourself, just be yourself. That's simple principle to success. He's not going to do well in exams again. He's not because he thinks being himself is a really good advice. If you go tell a person who is not comfortable speaking to people, if you tell him to be himself in a place where he has to network, he's not going to be able to network. I mean it. It's not what it takes. Now let me tell you this: what it takes to make money is not what it takes to not be able to make money. It takes a completely different mindset. It takes completely different habits. You cannot get there with the habits or it's a beliefs of poverty. And similarly, let me tell you an example from my own life. Okay, so 5 years back, people don't even they don't recognize who I actually am. The identity of who they thought I was is not me 5 years later. I can't believe how I turned out to be. Now see, I'm here, I'm speaking in front of the camera, and I would not have been able to do this 5 years back. I had no confidence. I had zero leadership skills. Now look, I have met over 500 executives. I hang out with them. I go for breakfast. I go for lunch with them. Sometimes I put interviews here with very few of those people. I learn a lot from them. And look, it was not always like this. With some of them, I also do business with them, but it wasn't really always like this. I was scared. I still remember, going to my first networking meet, not being able to network because I thought, I have to be myself, and myself was not the person who would go out there and network with people, go speak to them, be confident about myself. And look, so does that mean, you can ask me, Abhishek, does not mean, people who are giving this advice, be yourself, are they terrible people? No, because you do not understand what be yourself means. What be yourself means, what they mean is be comfortable in who you are. When speaking to people, one thing that I found out, one hack, okay, I'm giving one hack that I have found out is if you're comfortable, the people in front of you or a stranger in front of you will also be comfortable. No matter where it is, this works. Okay, if you want, go try it for yourself. Most people are very anxious, not confident enough in themselves to put themselves out there, which is why be yourself works, because you have to be confident. Imagine I'm telling you that I can change your life. I'm coming to you, I'm talking to you, I'm like, hello, hi, my name is Abhishek, and I could help your life out, I could help your business out. I'm a digital marketer, I may be able to help you. What is that? Oh, the price, I don't know, I could help you. No, that is not going to work because you're not yourself. You don't have confidence in yourself. But imagine this: you go out there full of confidence, you believe in yourself, you go like, hello, my name is Abhishek and I'm the founder and CEO of richlivingmastery.com, and I am going to change your life. But before that, give me a minute, let me tell you this, or let me ask you a few questions. Now, how would that sound? They're more likely to respond to you better. They're more likely to open up to you. That is one thing. Now that I've told you why be yourself is a terrible advice, if you don't understand it, what do you do about it now? You can ask me, Abhishek, what do I do about it? Yes, you had a rant, you went on a rant speaking about why it's a bad advice. What do I do? Now, Bruce Lee has told a beautiful quote, okay? He said, be formless, be shapeless like water. If you put the water in a bottle, it becomes a bottle. If you put the water in a teacup, it becomes the teacup. Now, water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. Now, why did he say these words? Now, look, Bruce Lee was a very, very smart man. He has seen failures, he has seen success, and if you don't listen to him, I think that you're a fool, because he was a very smart person. Very, he was a very he was a very thoughtful person. He was an educated man, and he said this because ultimately you have to change to become who you are. Okay, for example, in my own life, initially when I was starting out as an entrepreneur, I used to get rejected left and right like crazy, because I was not really comfortable. I was not really comfortable speaking to people, and I kept that as my identity, as who I am. I was being myself. But then I realized, I have to change this. I started experimenting. I started talking to more and more people. I started asking their time, because once I was able to change from being so stuck on who I was able to meet a lot of great mentors. I have like really cool mentors. I have like really cool clients for social media marketing and all that things that I do, all the consultations that I do, and I wouldn't have been here without them. I have even spoken on stages multiple times. I've also won a best host award. If I would have been so solid, or if I would have been so stuck on being myself back then, I wouldn't have made it here. I wouldn't have been sitting here speaking to you and giving you wisdom. So that's what you have to do. And ultimately, remember, okay, it's not the strongest who survives, not the smartest who survives, but it's the one who is willing to adapt when necessary. So I'm going to leave you with this. Thank you so much for watching, and send this to people who think being yourself means not being open to change or not being open to improving their life. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, if you think you learned anything from this, do leave a like, and if you want some topic that you want me to make a video on, leave that in a comment, and subscribe, very important, subscribe.